Yeah, talking about how any expedition to Mars would be on the surface for at least some months in lower gravity, and we have to worry about muscular degeneration. The fact is, though, is we've had people on the International Space Station and on Mir for years and years, and there are problems with muscular degeneration, and I believe that any successful mission to Mars would have to provide some kind of rotational gravity for the trip. But even a third of the gravity is much more than nothing, and there may be some muscular degeneration, but we're going to be, if we actually send people to Mars, they're going to be working really hard.
And they're going to be carrying
a heavy pack. So frankly, that's the least of reasons not to go there. And one of the things that Benford says, that I don't agree with everything he says, but one of the things that he says that I agree with is we should not be wasting our time studying the problems, studying the reasons not to go. We make progress only when we stick our necks out. We make progress by actually going and doing the things, and then we discover what the problems are and find the solutions. If we allow ourselves to be distracted by, oh, we can't go until we solve this problem, oh, we can't go until we solve that problem, then we'll never go. And that's what's happened so far, and we'd like to break that cycle.
Okay, this is directed for Jim Benford. I'll catch up with you later for a follow-up, if I may. You were talking before about the power requirements for the Martian surface for outpost, habitat, whatever, being in the neighbourhood of 100 kilowatts.
Minimum.
Yeah. Is it at all feasible, being as that there are some countries who don't even like nuclear submarines parking at their harbours, let alone launching power sources on rockets, which occasionally go bang. Is any thought being given to having, say, an array of RTGs that might power a Stirling engine after you've leveraged some propellant out of the atmosphere in that?
We're talking about using a Stirling engine instead of a atomic power.
Yes, right. Personally, if I were going a reactor with me, it's fairly low maintenance. It's self-contained. It's got a lot of energy in it, and I don't have to figure out how to make something work on Mars for the first time, and I'm dead if I fail.
And it's absolutely the case that there are going to be protests about any attempt to launch an atomic reactor into space. There have been in the past, there will be in the future, and that's just one of the many problems with it.
Although it's been done.
Yes, it has been done. It has been protested.
Yeah, no, so it's been successfully done, and we didn't have a launch pad on RTG, in which the RTG survived perfectly as it's designed to. We had a mass cover around it, went right into the Atlantic, and so I'm not at all worried about it. We didn't do it the way the Soviets did it. The Soviets never had any safety on anything.
The toe pads.
I'd like to point out that the next major NASA rover called Curiosity is going to be powered by atomic power, and also is the first rover that's capable of defending itself. It has an atomic reactor and a laser. A laser that can burn through rock. So the Mars school had better watch that. I think you would.
Yeah. Just a technical point on the concept of using microwave power beams to power your crawler heading up the space elevator. Is that actually a technical necessity, or given how strong your space elevator has to be to hold itself up, could you basically just load whatever power supply you need on the crawler itself and not worry about microwave beaming?
Yeah, so why power the crawler with a microwave rather than just putting batteries or whatever on the crawler?
Well, you made the point already. If the space elevator cable is strong enough to withstand the orbital pull, it's strong enough to serve as a kind of railroad track. You put something on it that has it can work the way Swiss chairlifts work. The side going down is pulling up the side that's going up.
Yeah.
A very little motor to add the extra. As I understand it, the problem is not big.
So in that scenario, it's the tensile strength of the cable that puts an upper limit on the size of the capsule, on the weight of the capsule.
Which could be quite immense. I mean, it's up in 30-story hotels, so it'd be really a cool tourist device.
I think a lot of the emphasis on timer development in recent years has been how do you build the thing. You have to need timers during the construction phase.
I haven't dropped it. I think the assumption behind the use of beam power is that there's going to be other things in the strength of the cable the ability of the climber to grip the cable and pull itself up. There's going to be a maximum amount of weight that can be supported by the grippiest gripper, and therefore every pound or kilogram of weight on the climber that is used to power the climber is a pound of payload that you don't have. So I think there's going to be something that provides an upper limit to the weight of the climber, and if that upper limit is not the strength of the cable but something else like the grip strength, then making the climber lighter by putting its power supply on the ground would be a win.
And before we disperse, I would like to lay out to the community here, the plane still be the only human being that has eaten a piece of Mars on Earth. And therefore to have Mars in my bone structure atomically and be perhaps the only true Martian on the planet, or at least the first humans who have done it. Because when I was given an SNC meteorite, and a necklace that my wife wears almost all the time, and gets her a lot of good comments at U.S. Geological Survey, what's that gray gravel? Oh, let me tell you the story. Well, but then, it was Terry Bisson's idea, I'll admit that. He said, Stan, you should eat it. And I did. But you gotta be first at something, right?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that could possibly have that.